Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. For today's tutorial, I am going to show you how to knit a new stitch. So let's get started. You need to cast on 16, multiple of 16 plus 1 and plus 2 on the sides. So I have a total of 35 stitches. This is just for demonstration purposes only. So I'm just going to slide my first stitch, the edge stitch, and then I'm going to knit total of 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I did not count the first stitch, the one that I just slided. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10, but 9 we knit, and then we're going to purl 7 stitches. So yarn on the front, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again 9 knit stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then knit the last 2, 4, 6, 7 stitches. So this is the beginning of the pattern. Oops. I knitted on the edge and it got tight. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start knitting to create the lace stitch. I think this okay, so let's get started. Okay, again, the first stitch, you can either slide it or knit it, whichever you prefer, just like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slide these 2 stitches just like this, and then we're going to knit, grab it from here from the front, and then knit them together just like this. So it will look like this. It's slanting towards your left side. Gonna go do yarn over, and we're gonna repeat that. Oops, sorry. Or I can just knit it because it's already looking that way. Yeah. It has to face the left side. Okay, so we need to do 4. 1, 2, yarn over, yarn over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this, and this is how it looks like. Okay, and then we're going to do a yarn over, and then what we're going to do is we're going to knit 8 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm knitting with cotton yarn. Okay, now we're going to repeat what we did again on here, what we did. So again, just count 2, 4, 6. Oh, I forgot 1 stitch, huh? 2, 4, 6, 8. No, just to be cautious. Yarn over, knit 2 together. I just wanted to be sure if it was slanting towards left. Yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, two together, yarn over, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so there's 10, but don't forget the last one was the edge stitch and we did an extra, so we're going to knit that. So we're going to knit all of the 10 stitches just like this. Remember I said multiple of 6 plus 1, so that one stitch is that one stitch there. Okay, so this is going to be the wrong side of the work. So again, we're going to knit until we come to the yarn over. Knit all these stitches. So we're on this, we're creating the purl stitch. Okay, and here is the lace. Here is the lace. Okay, so there's a total of 7 stitches here, 2, 4, 6, 7. What we're going to do is we're going to purl them. Yarn on the front. Total of 7. Just like this. Now we're going to knit these stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're going to purl these stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll just do the last 2 stitches. Okay, so you will see your lace is slanting towards this. So we're going to repeat what we did for total of, if you see these lace, we need to have total of 4 of this. So we're going to repeat this 4 times. Well, 3 more times after this. So I'm going to slide this one, and I'm just going to repeat what we did. So knit these 2 together, yarn over, knit these 2 together, yarn over, knit these 2 together, yarn over, knit these 2 together, yarn over. Okay, so we have 4. Then the last one is yarn over, and I'm just gonna knit the 8 stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm gonna repeat the lace again. Knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together. It's very easy actually, and it's very sophisticated. Let me know what you would call this stitch. Okay, so we did the 4, and I'm going to knit the rest. 10 stitches left. And I'm going to repeat on the wrong side of the row what we did on the second row. Just like this. And this is how it looks like so far. I am planning to make a cardigan out of this stitch, so I just want to have this in my tutorial, so if I need to go back, I can always go back if I forget the stitch. Oops, sorry, I went. So I'm just knitting the 10 stitches. Okay, so I'm at the lace again, so I'm going to purl them. Yarn on the front. Total of 7 stitches. Just like this. Okay, this is how it looks like, and I'm gonna knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 until I come to the yarn over. I'm going to purl them. 2, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to let you knit another 2 more times as we did right now. 2 more, so 4 more rows. You're going to go back, forth, and I will come back to show you how to change these stitches. So we're going to move them around. The lace is going to move on top of here. The purl is going to move on top of here. So we're going to create that checker. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is how it looks like so far. There's a total of 4 holes to create the lace. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move around, like I said before. So we're going to start with the knit stitch. Remember how many we did here? We did 10 knit stitches. So we're going to do the same here. And then we're going to move them around to give that effect look. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to do the lace stitch, but the lace stitch is going to be different than this. So this is looking towards the left side. Now we're going to try to have it look this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with yarn over, and then we're going to knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 1 more. Knit 2 together. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to knit 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, and then 1 more. So 8. 2, 4, 6. Oh, let me count 1 more again. Okay, so we did knit these 2 together. So here we go, 2, 4, 6, 8. Just to be sure I'm recounting. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so yarn over, knit 2 together, 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 and then knit the last stitch. Okay, so we're on the wrong side of the work. We're just gonna do what we did on the previous. We're going to purl these lacy stitches until we reach the yarn over. Then we're going to knit 8 stitches, I believe. Okay, so this is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to purl until we come to the yarn over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're going to knit the remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here we go. So we're going to repeat this. Now this is how it looks like. Can you see? They're looking towards this way. That's what we need. The lace stitch facing the right side. Okay. So we're going to knit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to yarn over. Remember, we did it this way, but it's going to be slanting towards that way, so you have to be careful. So what I'm going to do is just going to move these just like this. I'm going to move the stitches so it will slant towards your right side. That's what I'm trying to say. See? The way I did the purl stitch, it gave that effect. Yarn over. So I'm changing these around, and I will show you a trick. Move these around. It's the way you knit, it affects the stitches, how they're facing. Okay, see, now they're facing right. So I'm just going to knit these stitches until I come to the yarn over. Okay, so I'm going to do yarn over. Did I forget to do yarn over? I'm just going back and checking. I did yarn over. See, when I do it this way, it's facing left. We want to face it right, the opposite what we did on this one. But I will show you. It's the way you knit that creates that stitch looking towards. Forgot to do yarn over. Just grab this yarn and it would be a yarn over. Okay, so remember, I don't know if you noticed it, I knit it like this. That changes the stitch. So I am supposed to, let me just show it to you. I am supposed to knit like this from the top so I can knit them together. See, if I knit it from the bottom up, then it gives that different effect. But I need to knit from top. I need to knit it from here, from the top, from top. If I knit like this, it gives me a difference. The stitch turns. Okay, so I did purl those. Now I'm going to knit the 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, what did I do? Let me just go and check. I'll be back. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so I'm just gonna purl these yarn on the front until I come to the yarn over. Okay, and then I am going to knit these last stitches all the way to the end. So I'm going to repeat what I showed you for these 2 rows. I'm going to repeat what I did, but I'll show you again the lace stitch, how to create the lace stitch one more time, and then I will knit a couple of rows and I will show you how the stitch looks like so far. You can make anything with this, cardigans, baby blankets, anything you want, because it is a different stitch and it gives you that nice effect. Okay, so here I'm doing a yarn over and I am going to knit these 2 together. See, now they're facing towards the right because the way I knit it, that gave me that effect. Or else you need to change your stitch so it can face towards your left side. See here, these are facing left, these are facing right. So I'm going to continue knitting like this for a couple of rows until I have a total of 4 holes. So I need to knit 1 more and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished and this is how it looks like. Oh my goodness, doesn't this look nice? So I'm going to crochet, I'm going to knit a couple of more of these. So now, just to show you, so after this, so I did knit, you count these holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then after that you switch them. So now I'm going to do this part with the lace here, and then what I did on this first. So it's you reverse it, you go back and forth, and just to show you the back of the work, and it gives you that nice slanty look, the checker look, and I really enjoyed knitting this. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends. Happy knitting! Here's a closer look.